people relate to stories. People can repeat stories, and people educate through stories and understand them the best. That is why a single Google review that we can have someone leave for us is potentially far greater than any marketing event we could ever do, because people relate to it. So I'm going to give you a relatable story today of a 19-year-old. This is a case study, which means it's one incident in which the chiropractor published. This 19-year-old had an accident. He was working on a construction site and a nail gun fell onto his head. A nail didn't penetrate his head, but it fell onto it. And he, at the time, was medically evaluated at the emergency department, and nothing was open, nothing was fractured, there was no brain bleed, so they did not do much medically as far as taking care of him, but there was neurological irritation because he was having some numbness and tingling and some headaches. So 6 months after this accident, this 19-year-old boy is having 2 to 3 seizures per day. He started with an onset of epileptic seizures. At 4 months, they showed up. At 6 months, it was up to 2 to 3 seizures per day. Someone suggested maybe they go to a chiropractor, so mom takes him to the chiropractor, reminding you that he was having 2 to 3 seizures per day. Within the first month of care, he had 4 total seizures. He was having 2 to 3 per day. Within the first month, he had 4 seizures. After the first month, seizures became more spread out. After 11 months of chiropractic care, no more seizures. What happened in that initial incident that caused all of that to happen was neurological irritation. We all know that because the seizures resolved after getting consistent chiropractic care. What changed in his life? Nothing other than starting to get adjusted and removing nerve interference. It's a good story to be able to tell your patients. Any of us can share that with the patient and explain why that worked. Have a great Tuesday.